Hey, what's going on, guys? So the new Evil Dead game is finally out for PC and consoles, and I have to say that it is a lot of fun. With the state of DBD right now, I've been looking for something else to stream, and as a huge fan of the Evil Dead franchise and asymmetrical horror games in general, this is right up my alley. But if you're looking for a reskinned Dead by Daylight game, this is not it. It's a lot closer to, say, like Friday the 13th and Left 4 Dead than it is anything like Dead by Daylight. I highly suggest picking this game up, especially if you have friends to play with, because it's a lot of fun, and if you're a fan of the franchise, there's enough here to make this game worth it for you as well. So there are two roles you can play. You can either play as the demon or the survivor, and in today's video we're going to be checking out how to play the survivor side of this game. So since I was playing solo and I was playing this game on stream, I didn't have TeamSpeak on, so we had no communication, but there is a TeamSpeak, and I think communicating with your team is really important, at least at the lower levels here, because it seems like most of my teammates just wanted to wander around and shoot some demons instead of actually doing the objective, which is fine. Play however you want, but we did lose a lot. I could tell when I played with survivors that knew what they were doing that we were able to just go from objective to objective, and we won all of our games like that. So right off the bat, I will say that the most important thing to do as a survivor in this game is to stay together. Otherwise, the demon will find you all alone, target you, and clap those cheeks up faster than you can say groovy. So, if you're staying together, what exactly should you do? When you first spawn into the map, your first objective is to pretty much just find some gear. This is the only part of the match where I'd say that, like, kind of being a little bit on your own wouldn't hurt, so you're not competing for resources against your teammates, but I wouldn't go too far from where they are, because if you get in trouble, you're gonna need their help. Find a building and start opening chests. Grab melee weapon, range weapon, which there are plenty of different options to choose from. The combat in this game is so much fun, whether you're doing finishing moves with a shovel or a chainsaw or sniping someone with a crossbow, shotgun, whatever. The combat is very satisfying. You can just fight with your fists, but you're definitely stronger with a weapon. And there are 3 different kinds of weapons too. There's common, epic, and legendary weapons in here. There's like a white, purple, and gold. The legendaries being much stronger and definitely worth finding, but they are very rare. So grab yourself some weapons, some health, which comes in these Shemp's cola cans, some amulets, which are your shields, some matches for lighting fires, which I will explain in a little bit, and any of the pink F you can find to level your character up. You can also mark chests and weapons for your teammates. You can also call out that you need different things, so that way your teammates can try and help you find them. There is like some communication that you can do without using the voice chat, but it's definitely easier with voice chat. So after you and your team grab some supplies, look in the top right corner of the screen. It's going to tell you where to go to start your objective. And like, as a survivor, you have like a few different objectives. You need to find 3 pieces of a map, the lost pages of the Necronomicon, and a dagger before you can then fight the demon and then stop them from destroying the book, all while the demon is leveling up, setting traps, and trying to take you out of the game. The longer it takes for you to do your objective, the stronger the demon gets and the harder your match will be. But as much as you might want to split up and grab the objectives by yourself to progress the match more quickly, I don't think you should. I think you should definitely stay together, at least stay in 2s, because if you get downed, you can be revived by a teammate, and if you actually do die, they can grab your soul up and bring it to an altar and bring you back to life. But if you're out in Narnia, opening chests across the map while your team is trying to do the objective, you're probably just not gonna have a great time, because you're gonna be downed and just sitting there and laying there waiting for somebody to go all the way back across the map, try and get you. They'll probably get down. It's definitely a good idea just to stay close to everybody and don't split up. All the matches I lost were because my team wasn't doing the objective or because I rushed ahead. So if you have teamwork, you can make the dream work, or whatever my guidance counselor used to say was. So in the top right corner, like I said, it tells you where to go to start finding pieces of the map. So open up your map, mark the area where you need to go so your team will hopefully follow you. And I wouldn't take a car anywhere, because as soon as you get in a car, the demon gets notified about where you are, and you want to get as much of the objective done as you can before the demon finds you. Because once they find you, they're just going to keep harassing you. And after they find you, they can see you on the map. But after they already know where you are, you might as well take a car. You can all get into one vehicle together, and you can even run over demons with the car. So it's not a bad strat. I just would kind of avoid it until you've at least got the 3 pages of the map done. As you go on your way, you're going to need to pay attention to your fear level as well, which is indicated by this purple bar here. Your fear gets higher if you're alone, and also if the demon is targeting you, they can do things that will raise your fear. They can set fear traps, they can scare you, things like that. and if your fear gets high enough, you can then be possessed, and then the demon can use your body like a dirty little muppet to do all of its dirty little demon deeds. It can attack your teammates, it can unload all of your ammo on you, like it can, you know, it can definitely make the game a lot harder. But do you remember those matches I told you to yoink up earlier in the game? Well, by going to fire spots indicated on the map by these little symbols here, you can light a bonfire or lantern or whatever and spend some time in the light by using the matches, which will lower everyone's fear that stands in the light. Any well-lit area will do the same thing, but this game is dark and there isn't a lot of places for you to vibe out in that are well-lit, so definitely try and keep at least a pack of matches on you. So after you get the 3 pieces of the map, the game turns from collecting items to defending them. You need to find the lost pages of the Necronomicon and activate it and defend it, and by now the demon definitely knows where you are, but if you're quick enough, hopefully they won't be too strong, and if you have all 4 of you together and you're all fully stocked, it's pretty easy to deal with. The demon can spawn enemies, possess you and your teammates, spawn bosses, etc. to try and take you down while you defend the pages, but I mean, I found that like at this point, the game was still pretty easy to do. I mean, the game definitely feels balanced, but it definitely seems like if you have really good teamwork, I think the survivors would probably win out at least most of the time. I don't know. I haven't played a ton of the demon yet. We're going to be doing that tonight. I'll get back to you on that. So next, find the dagger. And to be honest, you can do the dagger before the pages or split into groups, and 2 of you can do the dagger while 2 of you do the pages at the same time if you think you can handle it. But I haven't tried this strategy yet, and I don't know how easy it would be to stand up to the demon as a duo. The good thing about doing this though is they really can't defend both areas at the same time, so it might be worth trying to take your chances, especially if you're in a squad. After this, you go to the final boss battle where you use the dagger that you found to eliminate the boss, then protect the book while the demon tries to destroy it, and that's pretty much it. Each match takes about 20 to 30 minutes, but it goes by fast. It is a lot of fun to play. You do level up individual characters as well, and each character has different abilities and powers which you can use throughout the match. There's a skill tree system as well where you can buff your character even more, and there seems to be room for even more additional content that I hope will be released in the near future. But yeah, that's pretty much how you play the survivor role in this game. I played this for hours on stream the other night, and it was a ton of fun, and I'm gonna try the demon rollout tonight. So if you want to catch that or anything else I'm up to, come on over to twitch.tv/PeteGunShow and be sure to hit me with a subscribe over here on YouTube as well so you can stay up on whatever the hell I'm doing. And with that said, stay happy, healthy, sexy, and safe, and I will see you next time.